up in your front so that you will notice that yes, this person is a evil person or this person is a betrayer. No, sometimes betrayer is that person that sits close to you. Sometimes betrayer is that person that cares so much about you, that calls you every time, that wants to make sure that you are fine. Yes, that person is a betrayer. Sometimes, so I'm not saying everybody. Now, this is a story from one of our sister. This lady said she have a best friend. So let's say her best friend name is Jennifer and this lady's name is Sandra. Yes. Now, Sandra have a best friend whose name is Jennifer. Both of them grew up together. They knew each other right from primary school. Imagine the friendship up until university, and even after university. They went to the same primary school, the same secondary school, the same university, and even after they graduated, they were working in the same organization. Like they did everything practically together. You know, they were so close, even more than sisters could ever be. Now, when their parents find out how strong their relationship is, and Sandra being someone who doesn't have any sibling, no brother, no sister, Sandra's parents decided to bring Jennifer and Sandra so close so that Sandra could not feel the absence of not having siblings in her life. Sandra does everything for this Jennifer, and they were so cool. You know, so after universities, they started working, and Sandra finally got engaged. Now, according to Sandra, which is the lady that sent me this message, she said that when she told her best friend that she's finally engaged, her best friend was so happy, hugged her tightly and said, finally we are getting married. Now, on a normal, she said she was supposed to like read meaning into that word that her friend said, finally we are getting married. But because they were best friends, she just decided to like, you know, wave it off. It is nothing. But little did she know that her best friend, whom she has been doing everything for, called Jennifer, had been digging her grave. Yes. Now, she said Jennifer went as far as planning her marriage, choosing her wedding gown, doing every single thing, and people were according her. Like, people were calling her the best friend. People were saying all sorts of things, like she's the best sister anybody can have, she's the best friend anybody can ask for. That even on her wedding day, that this Sandra did a whole lot of things that were so visible that made people say that yes, she's a best friend anybody can have. She's always by her side. She's always arranging her veil, always arranging her wedding gown, always dapping sweat on her face and all of that. Everything were going so well. You know, so after the wedding, you know, now after wedding normal, there are so many people that want to greet you and all of that. So Jennifer requested that Sandra should give her their apartment key. I mean, hotel apartment key, so that she could go arrange it, take her bags inside before she herself, being the Jennifer, would leave. Okay. Now, Sandra, being the one that just finished her wedding, did not read any meaning into it. She just gave her the key and she left. Then Sandra and her husband were downstairs greeting people, you understand. Now, according to Sandra, she said they were meant to be downstairs for a while before she'll finally go up to go and rest. Then the next morning they will travel out for their honeymoon. Okay, but at a point she remembered she had to charge her phone. Like, she had to just plug her phone and needed to go upstairs in her bag. I mean, her charger is in her bag, so she needed to go pick up her charger, come downstairs to come meet the husband. So when she remembered that, she told the husband said, hey, just go and pick it up. I'll be waiting for you downstairs. So she said while she were going, she have her card. You know, there are some hotel rooms that uses both key and card. Sandra had gone up with the key, but she also have the card. So she said when she got upstairs, she just opened the door. She was about to call out her friend, but one man said no. According to her, she said Jennifer even have a scissors that she wanted to use to cut out Sandra's underwear to take it to somewhere. But before then, she saw Jennifer pouring substance inside her perfume, saying that if Sandra ever sprayed this perfume on her body, that it will make the husband to hate her. It will make the husband not to admire her as the wife. It will also make the husband to start seeing her, Jennifer, which is the best friend to Sandra, as the best woman for him. She also said that if Sandra ever spread that perfume on her body, that Sandra is never going to conceive. Sandra is going to be barren, and Sandra is going to be irritating. You know, she said a whole lot of things. Now, Sandra on her own was so surprised because this is her best friend, actually. What has come over her, she can't even tell. She said why those things were going on, she couldn't hold herself anymore. She just had to shout out and say, Jennifer, what are you doing? I thought you are my friend. Then Jennifer did not even move, did not even feel guilty for any reason. She just turned to Sandra and said, who is your friend? I am not your friend. I've been waiting for you to get something that is worth collecting so that I can take it from you. This was what her best friend, her childhood best friend, said to her. Jennifer went ahead and said that every single time you get everything, or everything I ever desired, you get it. You don't struggle to get things, but me at the other end, I will always work hard to get whatever I want. And finally, you want to get married before me. I will not let you stay in that marriage in peace. While everything was going on between her and Jennifer in the room, she was so scared that she wanted to run away. But because she's wearing a wedding gown, she stepped on her gown and almost fell. Then she had her husband walking in just on time. Then the husband was like, what is happening here? So out of fear of Jennifer seeing the husband coming up, she wanted to hide, but she fell down. And the scissors she was holding fell down and hit her on the chest. She started bleeding. Yes, she started bleeding. So while she was bleeding, Daniel walked into the room, saw the wife on the floor crying, and was asking what the problem was. The wife was able to, give a little explanation based on how she can at the moment. And the hotel security was called, and also the hotel called police. Okay, so when police came in, they took Jennifer, and even while they took her, they went through her phone and they were seeing a whole lot of things: how to take your best friend's husband, how to destroy your best friend's home, so many things she was searching through. Lot of messages, lot of videos she has been watching on how to ruin her best friend's marriage. Jennifer was taken to the hospital, and after going through treatment, she was fully arrested and awaiting trial for attempted murder. Yes, attempted murder. Now, this lady called Sandra is saying that she's so heartbroken. She never believed that her best friend Jennifer could do that to her. And at the same time, she's also telling us to look out for little things when you are somebody's friend or when somebody is your friend. Don't be blinded by the kind of love people show you. Look out for little things. Look out for little things. Those little things mattered. So let's assume that every little thing Jennifer has been doing to her, she decided to put more details into it. She would have been able to notice that this Jennifer of a girl is not her friend. So she's advising you and I, to always be conscious of people around us. Keep friends, but know the kind of friend you keep. So what do you think? Is Sandra and her husband sending Jennifer to prison a good thing? What do you think? Do you think that if Jennifer was pardoned, that what she did, she won't repeat it again? What do you think? So just drop it in the comment section. See you guys on the next one.